Osaka is called the kitchen of Japan by some people, and I'm gonna put that to the test by ordering pizza. Probably not the normal thing people get when they come to Osaka, but I'm really craving something cheesy and familiar right now, so pizza it is. People here are also a lot less conservative in the way they act and dress. This is in the South Shinsaibashi area near Dotonbori and Namba, which are kind of the more fashionable, hip areas. But I mean, I went to those places in Tokyo and people weren't like this at all. And people were smoking everywhere and like piercings and tattoos and stuff. It's really strange. I mean, it's fine, but I haven't seen it before in Japan. This is bar Natsuya. It is incredibly hard to find, but it is worth it, and it's all the way up the top of this building. I'm just gonna trust that I'm going to the right place here, because there's absolutely no signage. I've been very coy about this place, but I think I finally found it. For 20 minutes of searching, I think it's on the 5th floor of this building. Right, if I'm correct, this is it here. I think it is. The atmosphere was fantastic, very laid back, kind of a speakeasy kind of place. The bartender admits he doesn't have a whole lot of classical training in cocktail making, but that kind of brings something really interesting and new to the table. All of his drinks are quite unique in the way that he makes them and the way that he presents them. I ordered a Boulevardier, which is very good, but it had coffee and cardamom in it, which is not normal, and it somehow worked out. So if you're in the mood for a unique drink, this is the place to go. So I'm back here at the hotel. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. I'm gonna go to sleep. See you tomorrow. It is I, clean-shaven Nate, on my way to Osaka Castle this morning, enjoying some nice green juice. Green. And later this afternoon I'm going to Namba and Dotonbori to go shopping and just enjoy life in general. Where were we? Well, I made it to the castle, but I feel like crap. My stomach's been hurting all day, so I'm gonna go to a pharmacy and get some stomach medication. So I'm not actually gonna go inside this one, but I mean, it looks nice enough. I'm sure it's lovely inside. When I think about it, I don't really like coming to Japan to see places and things. I like having experiences, and since it's very busy and full of tourists here, it's not really a great experience for me. What's that? The Daily Planet. Anyway, I found a pharmacy and made my way towards Dotonbori. And when I arrived there, I found a fantastic tempura joint called Makino. I ordered the spring mebuki set, which came with seasonal vegetables and shrimp, sea bream and half-beak, an egg, and this green thing, which turned out to be crown daisy and baby shrimp. Often with tempura, you are served both salt and soy sauce. In this case, the salt was served with a sakura flower, which you could crush into the salt, which gave the salt a nice sakura flavor. God. How would you feel if I offered you a koan? It was total madness, but I got what I needed, so I'm happy. Big thing behind me is the Glico advertisement. It's what a lot of people come here to Dotonbori to see. It's pretty cool, but it is also just a big picture.
Giant enemy crab. Giant enemy crab. Attack its weak point for massive damage.
Okay then, guess I'm not going there. The day was winding down in Osaka, so I decided to visit Full House Pizza Bar. The pizza bar was located in Amerikamura, or Amemura as the locals call it. Amemura is an American-themed part of town in the Shinsaibashi area. They had quite a broad and tasteful selection of pizzas and drinks. I ordered the lychee flavored chuhai, and it was really good. The pizza was prosciutto, mushroom, garlic, olive oil, and of course mozzarella, which is my favorite kind of pizza, so I was absolutely in heaven. It was a sensational way to end my time in Osaka. The next day, the tone was a little bit more somber. This is Hiroshima, and these things behind me are the Gates of Peace. I'm here to see the Peace Museum, as well as the Atomic Bomb Dome, and a few other sites around. And honestly, I don't really know anything about how the Japanese view World War II and the atomic bomb, and so that's kind of why I'm here. Can imagine that was pretty awful, but very interesting and educational, not only about the blast, but also about Hiroshima and the science behind nuclear weapons and why we really don't want something like that to happen again. Burger. I wonder if it has mushrooms on it.
Even today, the Americans haunt Hiroshima with their disgusting minions. It is truly awful.
Next, I made my way towards the famous Miyajima Island. Yo, what's up, buddy? Want to take a picture with me? Want to help a brother out? The ladies love deer, right? Come on. You're just gonna lick yourself. Okay, fair enough. Sweetie's foodie. He's coming for that booty. He's coming for his own booty right now, actually. I'm here in Miyajima because there are a couple of sticks they stuck out in the water a long time ago, and it's kind of famous for that. So I thought I'd get near and take photos with them. There they are, the famous sticks. Well, the sticks are behind me. Is it worth coming all the way out here for the sticks? No, it isn't. But if you spend at least half a day here, it looks like there's a lot of fun things to do here and activities, and I wish I'd come here sooner.
And I really mean that. This island is incredible, and there's a ton of things that I wasn't able to see or do because I didn't come to the island for long enough. There are beaches, shrines, even some local food to try out. Miyajima Island is just a beautiful place, and you should definitely come here.
I'm here in Kyoto. My first stop today is to go to the Starbucks in the Gion district. It's a Starbucks, but it's in like a traditional style building. For those of you wondering, yes, I am wearing the same thing as yesterday, but this is the only suit jacket I brought, and I have multiple gray shirts, which I swap out. I'm a basic guy. I'm in Kyoto's Gion district, which is the traditional area where the geisha used to live. I'm walking from the Osaka shrine down to the water temple today. And on the way, I'm going to stop at a few places that I went to in 2015.
There are many beautiful streets like this in Gion. However, this street is very special to me. On this street is Ryokan Yumera, which is the place that I stayed at in 2015 when I visited Kyoto. This place is even more special to me because right here is a place where they make senbei, and oh my god, is it good. It is definitely one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. This type of senbei is typically made with egg wheat and milk, along with a little bit of sugar and some salt, and of course the beans. They had broad beans, black beans, and even peas. And they definitely don't skimp out on the beans. They're cooked over the flame like that to give them a nice crispy, toasty kind of texture and flavor. And oh my god, are they good. Oh sweet Jesus, I miss them. This little espresso bar is called Arabica. No points for creativity on the name, but they have sensational coffee. I don't drink much coffee these days, but I used to be a barista at a cafe, and I tell you what, this is some of the best coffee I've ever had. Thanks for ruining the shot, Daffy.
You're despicable.
The greatest temple of all time, and it's always salty. I can walk all the way up here and through all the people with their selfie sticks.
People say this is one of the best places to visit in Kyoto, and I might agree, but the majority of the building was under construction, and so I couldn't really have a great view of the actual temple itself.
I think I finally found the water at this temple. Yep. Okay, so this is the disabled ramp, right? And this is what you use if you aren't disabled? Yeah, I've still got no idea why that's called the water temple. There's no water anywhere, but it's a really great view, and that's probably worth coming up here for. I think I've had enough of the pretty stuff here in Gion. It's time for me to go shopping at Nishiki Market.
This fantastic little store is called B-Side Label. They have a selection of cursed images which they have made into stickers for your purchase. They have a sticker that says, "I want to be a Mac Daddy." What else do you need in life? They have handsome bread, Donald Duck in his true form, and cursed animals with legs. And so naturally in that situation, what do? You buy them, of course. At any rate, the day was winding down in Kyoto. I had some friends to visit. our friend Chika, who I met in 2015, and her new husband, A-chan. I brought a bottle of sake to celebrate, and...
Oh yeah? You think this is a picture? It's actually a video. You got punked. That's a prank, and I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that about sums up the whole night. I believe this was some simian attempt by me at explaining koala brains and how they're significantly more smooth than most of their mammals, hence why they're so dumb and slow. But I think I really just ended up proving that about myself.
Well, it was a great experience. It was great to meet A-chan and to see Chika again after 3 years, pretty much. And yeah, just to kind of like experience the I'm drunk. Yeah, that's the experience. Yeah. Drunk, touching off. What? What's the problem? Right, well, I've come straight from staying at my friend's house to where I'm meeting Masao-san, who is a family friend that I met in Australia just a month or two ago. So he lives in Kashihara, which is kind of like a small town, like maybe half an hour south of Nara, and we're gonna go see a few sites around. He's also gonna show me the school where he teaches.
The tour was quite a bit more interesting than I thought it would be. You know, going to a school during a holiday doesn't really sound like my idea of fun, but it was actually pretty great. We started off by looking at the sports center at the rear of the school, then made our way up through the building and looked at some of the beautiful views these students get. I also got to see a Japanese schoolroom, which I've seen in movies and TV shows and stuff, but it was cool to see that that was actually what it really does look like. We also looked at the cafeteria area, which, as you can see, had 3 vending machines. Each vending machine had something a little bit different, and I thought it was a really cool idea that I wish more schools would do. After that, it was time to eat. So we went back to Kashihara and got a bento.
I'm in Masao's car. He's gone inside to get me some lunch, which is really nice of him to do.
Welcome to my place, buddy.
Thank you. Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Boy, was this good. This is a bento made by Seiki, and it's only available in the Kansai area. And oh my sweet god, it was delicious. Look how many things are in this bento. To be honest with you, I didn't even know what most of it was. But I can tell you that it was all very delicious, except for the konnyaku. Konnyaku was gross. Don't put it in your mouth. It tastes like a fishing lure. Next, we had a look at some of the traditional areas of Kashihara. The main attraction was Imanishike Jutaku, which is the Imanishi family residence. The residence dates back to 1650 and contains some of the original roofing that was used, which is quite incredible given that there is no support beam in the middle of the building. Did I mention they also have a torture room? Isn't that lovely? The local rumor is that all the roads are crooked in Kashihara so that you could see ambushers coming. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I made my way towards the train that would take me back to Osaka. On the way, we met up with Nakamura-san. I met Nakamura and Masao in Australia, so it was great to see them both again. And with that, I completed my journey in Kansai. Kansai is such a wonderful and unique place, very different to Tokyo, definitely worth visiting. But another place that is definitely worth visiting is Kinosaki, which is located in Hyogo Prefecture, and that is where I was headed to next.
Well, that is not a comforting sight.